What's up guys, King Crisis here, welcome to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Welcome to What If Naruto Was Like Gaara. Now before I start this video guys, I'm not gonna lie. The person commented this, I seen it, I liked the comment, I enjoyed the comment, and I decided I'm gonna go ahead and record it. So with that being said guys, this What If is going to cover what if Naruto was like Gaara. Before I go into any details, I'm gonna go and explain this real quick. Naruto's not gonna be Gaara. Naruto's simply going to have a very similar personality and power set. To put it simply, Naruto's powers aren't going to be sand. His powers are going to be wind. So, you may be wondering, how is that going to work? Well, for one, we have to change a few key factors. Those key factors being Minato and Kushina. For one, Minato's power set is going to be almost the exact same, except for the fact that Minato is going to be a god. Okay, a straight up god when it came to utilizing wind style. Minato is going to be the most dangerous wind style user on the planet. Minato's wind style is equivalent to basically every Cloud Ninja's lightning style. Any Cloud Ninja, let's say we're going to use particular, his wind style is equivalent to Raza's Sand and equivalent to A's lightning cloak. His lightning style and Raza's golden sand, Minato's wind is equivalent, if not stronger. Minato not only having extremely powerful wind style, but also having the Flying Thunder God technique, plus Kushina, and another change, Kurama. Kurama is going to be, for one, a lot stronger than it was in the original timeline, because Kurama is going to be the tail beast that possessed wind release. And not only did he possess it, Kurama was the strongest tailed beast when it came to wind style. So this version of Kurama will not only have a much stronger connection to wind, but Naruto from birth will have a much stronger connection. And as we know, via Kushina, or via Gaara's mother's love, the sand literally inherited her soul. Gaining control will giving Gaara complete control over the sand. And many people figured when Gaara lost the One Tails, he would lose that control over the sand. Incorrect. Gaara never had complete control. The sand controlled itself, and it abided by Gaara's will. Naruto's wind is going to be the same. The only difference is Naruto's wind is going to come from Minato. So Minato's dying will was for Naruto to be protected by any means necessary. So as the Reaper took Minato's soul, a fraction of Minato's soul split off. And that fraction became the power that the young Naruto is going to be born with. His control over wind style. Now, as Naruto grows up, he will grow up very similarly to what he did in the original timeline. A huge change is, though, Naruto isn't going to have anyone. He's going to have one friend. And that friend is going to be Iruka. Toichi isn't here in this timeline. He isn't there for Naruto. No one is. And Iruka was the only person close to Naruto, and some would say Hiruzen, but young Naruto didn't really see Hiruzen as a close figure. Hiruzen was just like that one old guy that you see in the corner that would beg you for money, or that one uncle you see every 1,000 years and he would just give you money. That's all Naruto seen him as. He was pretty much just a guy who gave him money. Hiruzen literally never showed any care. He didn't teach Naruto anything. He didn't bother to even look after Naruto. The person who did that was always Iruka, until one day a young Naruto was swinging back and forth on a tree with Iruka. Him and Iruka were playing, and as they were playing, Iruka's facial expression would just completely drop. He would look towards Naruto, then he would say, "I get why they call you a demon." This would cause a young Naruto, who was just playing and having a real good time with Iruka, to go silent. He would say, "What?" as he would look upward towards Iruka, who just stares down at Naruto with dark eyes. He didn't repeat himself. "I see why they call you a demon. You really are a monster, you know that, Naruto?" Naruto would look at him confused as Iruka would draw 2 kunais, and I'm sick of it. Iruka would pounce forward as he immediately slams the kunais into a young Naruto's chest. Naruto would screech in pain. As he screeched, he looks forward towards Iruka, crying. Tears would flow down Naruto's eyes, and as he cried, the wind around Naruto begins to explode. Wind begins to blow as the wind begins to deeply and brutally cut into Iruka's skin. As this happens, the young Naruto's eyes will become red with a white glow coming off of them. Naruto would scream. As he screamed, the wind blew Iruka to pieces. A young Naruto witnessing this, he would break down in tears. Naruto would break down crying, losing control. Mind you, this Naruto's gonna be, I'd say, 5 years old. As Naruto breaks down, he loses it, and the Nine Tails goes rampant. Naruto losing it in so much amount of pain and anger, I'd say a Five Tails cloak would form. And a young Naruto goes on a rampage throughout the Leaf Village. That was until he was stopped and put down by Itachi Uchiha, Shisui Uchiha, and Fugaku Uchiha. The Uchihas managed to put down and not only tame Naruto, but they got control for a mere moment over the Kyuubi. After they took down Naruto, they ended up cutting to a council meeting. It was done. Naruto Uzumaki has killed Iruka. Akamichi, Sarachichi, whatever the fuck his last name is. Good, they would say. Now the boy would have no one. More motivation for him to become powerful. But little did they know, this was not what they wanted. As Iruka was the last and only figure within Naruto's life that he had that showed him love. And Naruto breaks. After Iruka dies, Naruto breaks. And the young Naruto didn't speak with anyone. He didn't talk to anyone. But Naruto began to develop a need, a craving almost, a craving to kill. Naruto has become completely insane. And during this time, Naruto has learned how he can completely manipulate the wind to his will. And after learning he can do this, it was over with. Villagers would randomly go missing. Anyone who made Naruto angry, they would die brutally, being ripped to pieces, being slashed apart. Some would have gigantic slash marks across their bodies that make them bleed out. Others would literally have what appears to be the oxygen just sucked from their body. Naruto was a complete and total problem. And with young Naruto running rampant, Hiruzen has no choice but to put Naruto on a squad. He puts Naruto onto a random squad, and they will go out on random missions where from there, Naruto would just brutally massacre all of oppositions, all enemies. Anyone that came within their way, Naruto killed them all, with no mercy. All the way up until Naruto came across this one group from the Sand Village. This group, of course, being Team Gaara. As Team Gaara and Team Naruto met face to face for the very first time, they would stare each other down, with a young Naruto looking forward. And you are, he would say. Gaara would look towards Naruto. But before either one of them attacked, they looked at each other, and a huge smile was spread across both their faces. This should be fun, both of them would say. As Naruto unleashed a massive wave of wind, Gaara would unleash a massive wave of sin as the two attacks would clash mid-air. Naruto would jump back as all of Naruto's squad would jump back. Naruto then would look towards all of them. You're getting in the way, Naruto would say angrily. As Naruto says this, Gaara would say the same towards his siblings. Temari and Kankura would also jump back. They look onward in fear, never seen Gaara like this. Gaara then would say, Sand style, Sand tsunami. Naruto then would say, Wind style, Wind vortex. As immediately Naruto would unleash a massive wind vortex as it would clash with Gaara's Sand tsunami, with Naruto's wind overpowering Gaara and sending Gaara flying. Gaara ends up catching himself on a wave of sand as Gaara begins to laugh. He then would shoot a bunch of sand bullets forward, with Naruto shooting a bunch of wind bullets forward. The two jutsus would clash, with Naruto and Gaara rushing towards each other. Naruto's fist would be engulfed in yellow aura as Gaara creates a gigantic sand fist, with Naruto's wind-enhanced punch colliding with Gaara's giant sand fist. An explosion goes off, with both of them being pushed back. Naruto would look forward as he slowly begins to lift up his hands as wind begins to swirl around his body. Gaara begins to do the same as sand begins to swirl around his. Him and Naruto would charge in towards each other, with Gaara swinging his hands, throwing sand up with each and every single attack. Naruto would do the same, throwing wind up with every single attack. The two of them begin to clash rapidly, and as they're clashing, Naruto jumps back before saying, Wind style, dissection blades, he would say. As he says this, several wind blades begin to form as they begin to slice and dice towards Gaara. Gaara ends up being sliced through all of them, and they actually cut through his sand armor. And as they cut through Gaara's sand armor, Naruto sees this and he smiles. I'm trying to see blood, Naruto would say, as he begins to make his blades slice faster and faster and faster and faster before Naruto rushes forward and hits Naruto what he calls an air post, which is basically, you ever like seen an anime move where like dude strikes your chest with an open palm? Basically that, but infused with air. As it happened, Gaara is sent flying and he coughs up blood. As soon as he does, he lets off a horrific scream, screaming, my blood! With this being said, Naruto and Gaara will rush towards each other, and from here, we're gonna time skip. Naruto returns back to Leaf Village, and he's angry. He's extremely angry. But Gaara also returned back to the Sand Village, also extremely angry. From here, they would do a report explaining everything that happened, and Hiruzen would say, so, there's someone out there just like Naruto. It appears the boy Sen responds the same way Naruto's wind does. Hiruzen would sigh. I want to make things right. I want to fix Naruto. As if you could even do that. Hiruzen would look upward as Danzo walks into the room. Naruto's far too gone, Hiruzen. Give up on the boy. He's everything we need him to be. He's a monster of pure destruction. That isn't what we need him to be. That isn't what we want him to be. Well, too bad, Hiruzen. It's what he is. Hiruzen would sigh, it's all your fault. You know that? Danzo would say, it has nothing to do with me. You made the call. You made the order. You were expecting Naruto to be a weapon just as much as I was, he would say. He smiles. You are some Hokage, aren't you? Pathetic. As Danzo would walk out, and Naruto would enter into the office. As Naruto enters, he looks towards Danzo, and he walks up to him. Before he went to the office, he says, I'm gonna kill you someday. Sleep with one eye open. Every chance you get, remember this. The air that's in your lungs, I control that. As Naruto would walk inside, with Naruto walking inside of Hiruzen's office, Hiruzen would tell Naruto to give him a breakdown, and Naruto breaks down everything, and in extreme detail as to what he did. He then explains that Naruto is going to be switching squads. Mind you, this is now a 12-year-old Naruto. He looks at him confused. And why would I be switching squads? He would say annoyingly. Because we need you to be part of a Genin squad with people your age. Naruto would say an annoyance. Are they going to get in my way? And are they weak? I'm not going to team with anyone weak, Naruto would say. Hiruzen then would say, you don't have a choice. Naruto then would say, are you sure about that? As Naruto lift up his hand, he then would say, I wouldn't have to set the Nine Tails free, right? Hiruzen then would say, Naruto, can you just do this one favor for me? Plus, if the Nine Tails is set free, there should be at least someone capable of taming the beast in the village. Naruto begins to laugh. The only person capable of taming the Nine Tails was Fugaku Uchiha. Oh, Itachi Uchiha, Shisui Uchiha. Fugaku's dead. Itachi left the village, and Shisui's dead, Naruto said. The only person strong enough to actually defeat the Nine Tails was the fourth Hokage. And guess what? He's fucking dead. Your father would be ashamed. Oh, my father wouldn't give a fuck, Naruto would say in annoyance. My parents didn't care for me. As you can see, he sealed the beast inside of me, Naruto would say. As he says this, he would walk away. With Naruto walking away, he would say, that beast is the only reason you have that power. Naruto would say, I don't care. But I know how this goes. What's the team? He then would say Team 7, and for Naruto to meet at the academy tomorrow. Naruto arrives in the academy, and the first thing Naruto does is unleash a bloodlust like no other. A bloodlust never felt within the history of within the Leaf Village. A bloodlust comparable to what Orochimaru could do. And Naruto, after doing this, he takes his seat. He made it very clear as soon as he entered, he's not playing. And he doesn't want to talk to anyone. And well, no one tries talking to Naruto. For one, this random redhead kid just walked into the room and flexed a bloodlust that most of them have never felt before. So it felt like they were drowning, or felt like they were underneath extreme pressure from gravity. Either way it goes, they were scared. And since they were scared of Naruto, they did not attempt to talk to Naruto or bother Naruto, because they felt like if they did, Naruto would probably kill them. So, given the fact I'm going to make these guys actually have common sense, they did not approach Naruto, they did not try messing with Naruto because they were scared for their lives. Realistically speaking, anyone would be. I mean, if a guy flexed bloodlust enough to literally be comparable to that of a demon, wouldn't you be afraid as well? I know I would. Shit, I'd be scared as hell. And well, that's what they were. They were scared as hell, and rightfully so. I mean, I really shouldn't have to explain all this. They were just scared, bro. Like, and since they were all scared, they made sure to make sure that Naruto did not bother any of them, or they didn't bother Naruto. Kakashi eventually ends up arriving. When he does, he calls out his team, and of course they go on the roof and discuss their dreams. But when he asks Naruto, Naruto doesn't answer. He doesn't reply, he just gave Kakashi a dark look. And Kakashi ignored it, saying, well, looks like we have a downer. He then explains to meet them at the bell test. Well, meet him at the forest tomorrow, and blah blah blah, time skip, bell test begins. Kakashi tells him to come at them like he's trying to kill them. Naruto, hearing this, he'll say, so you want me to come at you like I'm trying to kill you? Naruto would say. He cracks a devilish smile. Don't mind at all if I do, Naruto would say. And as he says this, Kakashi would think, the fuck is that supposed to mean? The test would begin, and as soon as the test began, Naruto would lift up his hand, and as soon as he does, Kakashi snaps forward towards Naruto. As immediately Naruto ends up slashing Kakashi dead across his stomach, waving his hand across as he does so. Blood explodes as 5 deep cuts form on Kakashi's stomach. Naruto then jumps as he spins and releases a mean kick to Kakashi's face. Kakashi is sent flying as Naruto then will lift up his hands. As soon as he does, 2 tornadoes would form that shoot forward towards Kakashi. Kakashi seeing the tornadoes, he ends up getting wrapped up in both tornadoes. Naruto then will lift up his hands, and as he does so, the tornadoes would form into 2 giant hands, both holding onto opposite sides of Kakashi. As Naruto would walk forward with a powerful bloodlust exploding off of him, Naruto points his hand into the air as several wind swords begin to form, all pointed directly at Kakashi. Kakashi looks stunned. He's froze. He's baffled. He then would say, whoa. Naruto says, you said like we're trying to kill you, right? That means I didn't have to hold anything back. Naruto would say, smiling sinisterly, how does it feel? Are you ready to die? Naruto would say. Kakashi seeing the situation he's in, he's like, whoa, kid. When I say come at me like you're trying to kill me, I didn't mean literally try to kill me. Naruto then would say, if I was trying to kill you. Naruto would shoot one of the blades to Kakashi's arm. Kakashi would scream. Naruto would smile. I would make it far more painful than what you're dealing with right now. You know that? Naruto then would shoot more and more swords into Kakashi. Kakashi would scream as Naruto would drop him. He falls to the ground as the wind blades would vanish. Naruto then would laugh as he walks forward. He then would say, Naruto then would snap his fingers as Kakashi felt the air disappear. Naruto can no longer breathe. Mind y'all, Naruto can control the wind, he can control the air itself, and, well, really that's it. Like, that's really the only thing. Well, he can slightly control the atmosphere. But other than that, he can't do really anything else crazy. He has just a crazy amount of wind style that Naruto low-key relies on. Hand-to-hand combat, Naruto isn't much. The only reason it seems like he's doing something crazy when it comes to throwing hands is because the wind boosts his speed to such an insane degree that pretty much it appears like he actually has a decent fighting style, when in all actuality, if that wind wasn't there, he would be throwing the most sloppy and stupid punches and kicks ever. But yeah. After Kakashi drops to the ground, he then would look towards him before saying, there's no way I'm gonna pass you. Naruto would look at him before saying, nah, you're gonna pass me. As Naruto says this, he would lift up his hands. And as he does, Sasuke and Sakura were dragged on over towards him as Naruto would form wind claws at their throats. Or I'll kill them, Naruto would say. Kakashi then would say, have you lost your mind? He would get up, and as he gets up, he removes his Sharingan. Well, removes his headband to reveal his Sharingan. Naruto seeing this will say, am I supposed to be threatened? As he does so, Naruto says, you move an inch and there's a wind dagger through that little eye of yours. Kakashi would freeze before saying, what the fuck? He ends up seeing wind all around, holding Sasuke, Sakura, himself, like in the wind barrier, like a wind aura around Naruto. Naruto would say, we pass. As he would drop Sasuke and Sakura and he would walk off. With Naruto walking off, Kakashi would think, what the hell? They said Naruto was insane, but what the fuck was that? With Naruto walking off, we would now do a significant time skip. Naruto could be seen sitting down He didn't do any of the missions that they were given because they were all just pathetic missions, and Naruto's racked up enough money from all the kills he's got performing all of his missions that he isn't worried about the bullshit ass missions that Hiruzen was giving his squad, because Naruto was certain that, well, he didn't need that shit. He didn't care. Naruto begins to laugh because he's just too powerful. Naruto's the most dangerous man on the planet. Or at least that's how he felt. Now, we cut on over to Wars when Naruto actually ends up performing in a mission. Naruto sees that there's a lady and her cat is missing, and she begins to cry and whine at the team that her cat's missing. Naruto would just go off. He goes off, finds a house. The man has the lady cat. Naruto requests for the men to give him the cat calmly. The man would say no. Naruto would use wind. He slits the men's throats, take the lady's cat, returns it back to the lady, and then he would leave. And Kakashi, Sasuke, Sakura, they're just stunned. Because, no hesitation, the first thing he does, without saying many words, is kill the man. He killed the man, he took the lady's fucking cat, and returned it back to her. And as he did, bro made sure that that lady paid him well, because she's an old lady, mind you. She gave Naruto 3, I'd say, gold coins. Naruto proceeds to bitch slap her and tell her to give him more. She would do so. With this being said, we're not going to time skip. Naruto would go into Hiruzen's office, along with the rest of his team, as Sakura would request for them to have a harder mission. He then would look towards Naruto and immediately accept. He didn't say much, he didn't question it, and as he does so, Tazuna would burst into the room as he did in the original timeline. He would clown Team 7. Instead of calling Naruto Yellowhead, Knucklehead, or some bullshit, he would just call him a Redhead one, and Naruto would just narrow his eyes before saying, whatever. He pays no mind. Well, from here, we're now going to time skip, but when I say time skip, I mean I'm going to end the video. So let me know how you guys felt about this video down below in the comment sections. This is a part 1. This may be a little bit shorter than my basic videos. I really don't know. I don't actually have a timer on here, but like it might be like 20 minutes at the least. At the most. I mean, I just say 14, 15 minutes at the least. But with that being said, I'm out, guys. Thank you for, watching. Whew, shit, this was fun.